I'm Michael Redden, and I'm an estate planning attorney here in Minnesota, and today we're going to talk about how much money do you need before you should get a revocable living trust. Before we get into that, if you have any other questions about this, or if you'd like to plan with me, go to setestatemeeting.com. That's setestatemeeting.com, and you can set up a time to talk with me either in person or over the phone. This is a pretty common question that I get actually, do I actually have enough stuff to warrant whether I could have a trust versus a will? And really, this isn't the question that you should be asking yourself. You should be asking yourself, what do I want to do with my stuff after I pass on? Because I can tell you, it all comes down to your goals and maybe some of your special circumstances. I had a client come in just today, okay? And when they pass away, their estate's going to be about $7 million. So a lot of people think that means they're going to have a trust, right? Nope. They went with the will. They didn't really have any need for that kind of complexity in their life, and they didn't want that kind of complexity. The other part about this is, did you want to avoid probate? Is that something that's really concerning for you? You can certainly avoid probate with the trust. A lot of times you can avoid probate in our state even without one, but a will itself is going to be probated. So if you don't want to go through probate, then you definitely are going to want to have a trust, potentially. If you don't mind about probate, then a will is going to be just fine for you. There may be other things like your family dynamics. How much control do you want to have on how this money is spent? Are there people with special needs? Are there people who are underage? Those kinds of things really come up with that piece. Is there a farm or other kind of real estate in the family that you really want to keep and protect, and the family doesn't want to put risk for the next generation's divorce or anything else that kind of that comes up? Do you have any children or the people you're going to have money to for whatever reason, whether it's immaturity or otherwise, can't handle that money? That there's a reason why you don't want to just say, hey, here's $1 million, here's $400,000, put it in your bank account. If there's a reason that you don't want one of those things to happen, then you need to have a trust. So that's really what you should be asking yourself, not how much money or how big the estate is, but do I have other goals that need to go there, whether it's avoiding estate taxes, whether it's protecting one of our heirs for something, or protecting a particular piece of property. Those are the kinds of things you should be asking yourself. If you think, does my family situation merit that? Is that something that I should really be considering a trust for as opposed to a will? Again, go to setestatemeeting.com. You'll be able to set up a time to talk to me either on the phone or in person. I'll be glad to answer your questions.